If your panel discussion Q&A session turn into a bunch of long-winded speeches instead of an actual question, I bet you've seen that. I'm Kristin Arnold. I'm a professional panel moderator, and audience questions and answers, both the questions and the answers, should be quick, clear, and engaging, not a soapbox moment for the questioners or the panelists. But how do you keep it focused? Stick around or click the link below. So here's how to keep your Q&A session sharp and relevant. First is set a framework. My basic framework that I like to use, I set some ground rules right up front, is please state your name, your organization or position, and start with your question. And I always tell people, if you don't start with your question, I will politely stop you and ask, what is your question? Yay! And then maybe there's a amplifying piece of information like a sentence or two. You want to make sure that you're able to get in as many questions as possible, so set a framework in place. So maybe there is somebody who goes on and on and on and on. Feel free, because now you have permission, to stop and say, so what is your question? And they have to stop. Now your audience is excited that you're doing this because they don't want to hear that long-winded person either. Now your panelists, you want to make sure that your panelists, that they are coached to keep their responses tight, that they've got concise answers and not long-winded. Now, sometimes you're going to get a vague question. So sometimes you need to maybe reframe it. Like, so what I hear you saying, that's a nice way of maybe redirecting it to a panelist so that they can answer it more concisely. And then lastly, you might want to wrap up with the impact that you're reinforcing the panel key takeaway. Those are some ideas to keep your panel Q&A tight and focused and full of rich outcomes and takeaways. My name's Kristin Arnold, and if you got some ideas, maybe put it in the comments below, or maybe even subscribe to this channel. That'd be awesome. Thank you. And if you're interested in more information about how to moderate a panel, just go to howtomoderateapanel.com, and there's a free video course there just waiting for you. Thanks for watching.